Hi, I'm here with the beautiful Miss Darlene Go here in the beautiful city of Smiles, Bacolod City, Negros Occidental Province in the Visayan region of the Philippines. Thank you, Darlene, for wanting to ask me questions. I'm eager to listen to your interesting questions.
Thank you for your time.
Yes, anytime.
Yeah, it's already like what time? 12 o'clock.
Wow.
Midnight. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank
We
you
we
for
could not sleep, so we like to chat the whole night.
thank you for this
Yes.
time. And
Yes.
yeah, I'm just curious about the tourism of the Philippines. Like,
Yes.
what's your comment about Cambodia and Vietnam? They're surpassing already the tourist arrivals in the Philippines.
I like your questions, Darlene. Uh, that's very relevant. Hopefully, our leaders will wake up to this reality. You just mentioned two incredible things to me. It's incredible that Vietnam and Cambodia used to be war-torn countries, totally devastated by Vietnam War, and then Cambodia had um this horrible massacre before and civil war. Those two countries have been totally devastated with landmines, with war, orphans. But now they are already thriving in tourism, and they don't even speak good English like we do. They don't have nice beaches, world class beaches like the Philippines. But you are correct, Darlene. Bullseye your question. Cambodia last year, 2024, I read the total tourist arrivals already surpassed the Philippines. That is tragic and to me very sad. Number two, you just mentioned Vietnam. I read the news. The first 3 months of 2025, January to March, the tourist arrivals of Vietnam, millions of tourists, already surpassed our national target for the entire year of 2025. Can you imagine Vietnam? So to me, that is very sad news because, Darlene, we have more beautiful tourist attractions. We have world class, more beautiful beaches. We have the most hospitable people in Southeast Asia, I believe, or in Asia. We are natural, hospitable people, and we have the best English language fluency, better than even the Indians, even though they're British colony before. What is happening, I think, is we had many wrong policies that has damaged the tourism potentials of the country. Number one, I think we have to improve the peace and order situation of the Philippines. We have a very bad image worldwide about peace and order. In the beginning of this year, a few months ago, there was this horrible, sordid, bizarre kidnap and murder case of prominent uh, steel industrialist and philanthropist, Mr. Anson Tan or Mr. Anson Ke. Some media has misspelled the name. And the solution, the supposed solution or solving of the case, many business people here in the Philippines and abroad told me their reaction is incredulous, incredible. Many people cannot believe the supposed solution or solving of that crime. And the mere fact it happened to the Philippines, it's a horrible black eye to the Philippine image. We have to improve peace and order, not only for tourists, but for every Filipino person in the country. Number one. Number two, let us please streamline and liberalize visa entry requirements to the Philippines. We have very weird, strict visa requirements for the number one tourist market in the world. Guess, Darlene, what is the number one tourist market in the world? that is the dream market for the tourist industries of South Korea, Japan, France, Singapore, Malaysia even hiring movie stars from abroad to promote their tourist spots in Malaysia. Guess what country is the number one tourist market in the world with a lot of money to spend their tourists? And we in the Philippines are making it difficult for that market to get visas to come to the Philippines. China. China is the biggest tourist market in the world. You go to Paris, you go to Greece, you go to any tourist spots everywhere in Europe, to Germany. I was invited to Germany 2 weeks on a tour. Everywhere I went, China tourist groups, young tourists, young honeymoon couples spending a lot of money in the luxury shops, in the luxury hotels. And I heard from tourist people, industry people, for China tourists to come to the Philippines, very expensive, very difficult visa approvals, limited visa approvals. I'll tell you, Darlene, one more thing that is happening now in ASEAN. Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, all these countries, when you have China passport, a tourist, no need for visa to enter those countries. In Bali, Indonesia, if you have a China passport, you fly to Bali, visa upon arrival. Why don't we do that? Why are we making life difficult for the tourist industry in the Philippines? Japan, South Korea, millions of tourists going there from China, Vietnam also. Some politicians argue wrongly, unfortunately, unwisely. They claim that they have to make visa very difficult so that POGO people, illegal people, and criminals from China will have a hard time coming to the Philippines. Unfortunately, what is happening, if you make visa approvals very difficult, the criminals will still come because they go through the shortcuts. They pay, they bribe, they do all kinds of things. But the legitimate tourists, the legitimate business people, the wholesome family tourists, wealthy people will be disgusted. They will not bribe, they will not go through all those trouble to come to the Philippines. But the criminals who want to come here and do crimes like Pogo before, they will pay illegally. They have shortcuts. So we are doing it wrongly. We are trying to restrict, and then the legitimate good tourists will not come. So if we don't change our peace and order situation, if we don't change our visa policies and other tourism policies, I'm afraid in Indochina, there are 3 countries. You have Vietnam, Cambodia, and Laos. We already are losing, the Philippines already losing tourism industry competition to Vietnam. We are already losing to Cambodia starting last year. I'm afraid if we don't reform and shape up, if we don't save the Philippine tourism industry, we might become Laos to Laos. We might even lose out to Laos. And I'll tell you, Laos recently in the last few years built a modern railway from China to Laos. And then Laos, I think I heard, will connect to Thailand and Singapore and all that. There will be more and more tourists to Laos. We might even lose out to that. So I hope for the sake of our Philippine economy, I'll tell you why I think tourism should be very good in the Philippines. Many years ago, there was a American journalist for the Far Eastern Economic Review. He interviewed me about tourism in the Philippines. Do you know what I said? If we have good peace and order, if we have good visa policies for tourists, the Philippines should be #1 tourism destination in ASEAN and Asia. Do you know why, Darlene? We are like the Spain and Italy of Asia. Why? We have Spanish culture. We are the only ASEAN and Asia country that used to be a Spanish colony. We are the only country in Asia with fiesta, siesta, and we have all this entertainment. We should be number one. Why Vietnam? Why Thailand, where you don't even speak English, the people, not even the taxi driver? Vietnam, where they don't even speak English very well. Here we have all these wonderful delights and people. So let us make the Philippines the number one tourist destination. Another thing, some people complain we have so easy going, we have very slow pace of life in the Philippines. They claim we are very happy-go-lucky and all that. Perfect for China, South Korea, Japan tourists. Do you know why? The reason Spain, Italy, and Greece are popular with German tourists, do you know why? Because Germany is like China. All the people there are workaholics, non-stop work, pressure. They don't relax too much. So they like to go to Spain, Italy, and Portugal, where the weather is less cold than Germany, and the people are happy-go-lucky like Greece. Philippines is happy-go-lucky, so perfect for them to relax. Totally different world. So let us please fix the peace and order and the visa. Let us hopefully wake up